In the year 2026, predictive artificial intelligence stands as one of the most transformative forces in society, offering remarkable capabilities that profoundly affect personal and professional spheres. These developments provoke both admiration and trepidation as the boundary between personalization and manipulation fades into a subtle, often ambiguous gradient. As organizations wield unprecedented predictive power, the demands for ethical clarity intensify, compelling us to navigate between technological ambition and moral obligation. Helpful personalization, the hallmark of responsible prediction, is characterized by its intent to augment user experience by identifying genuine needs, reducing friction, and surfacing relevant opportunities. Consider an AI system in an online bookstore. It cross-references a reader's past selections, synthesizes preferences, and proposes new titles, providing serendipitous discovery while respecting the user's free will. This constitutes ethical personalization, respectful of user autonomy and thoughtfully designed to empower rather than entrap. However, the gravitational pull toward manipulative practices is powerful. Predictive systems, if left unchecked, can become instruments of exploitation, covertly leveraging psychological vulnerabilities embedded within human nature. Algorithms may intentionally invoke anxiety, exploit the fear of missing out, or prey on cognitive biases. Imagine a travel website, for instance, displaying phantom threats such as only one room left at this price, tailored to trigger impulsivity rather than informed decision-making. In this scenario, the algorithm crosses an ethical Rubicon, exploiting predictive power not for user benefit, but to serve the narrow interests of the business, often at substantial cost to user well-being. Digital autonomy further erodes under the weight of relentless prediction. AI-driven filter bubbles materialize, confining users to epistemic silos that echo their existing beliefs and tastes. The very convenience afforded by predictive curation risks calcifying perspectives and depriving individuals of robust, diverse engagement with ideas and options. Strategic AI architects in 2026 must therefore champion serendipity and opt-outs, embedding system-level interventions that counter myopic curation. Constructing spaces where unexpected content and user-driven deviations interrupt algorithmic certainty becomes a practical ethical imperative, ensuring the AI acts as a sophisticated concierge rather than a warden of digital experience. Another aspect warranting caution is the unintended discovery of sensitive information, such as health patterns, political inclinations, or sexual orientation, through inferential analytics. In 2026, even anonymized or innocuous data may become the bedrock upon which highly private attributes are deduced, often without explicit approval. This predictive privacy dilemma demands robust attribute masking, a protective layer that forbids predictive modeling from engaging in unauthorized identification or making use of protected attributes. Doing so guards against algorithmic discrimination and preserves the individual's fundamental right to informational sanctuary. To maintain trust within this labyrinth of data-driven possibility, organizations must embrace algorithmic transparency, a cornerstone of ethical design. Explainable AI technologies make prediction mechanisms legible, offering the user clarity in the form of disclosures such as wait, why am I seeing this? This empowers users to challenge, appeal, or simply understand the logic behind predictive recommendations. Regular bias audits supplement this transparency, detecting and preempting the inadvertent propagation of historical prejudices or systemic inequalities that may lurk within training records. Ultimately, the ethical governance of predictive modeling necessitates disciplined guidelines, a living ethical charter informed by core principles of data minimization and value reciprocity. Data minimization demands rigor in limiting the scope and granularity of collection to only that which is essential. Value reciprocity insists upon a transparent exchange, where each act of data sharing results in proportional, comprehensible benefit to the user. The most ethical brands in 2026 recognize user trust as finite and precious, treating it as a non-renewable resource to be preserved through honest communication and prudent restraint. As we stand at the confluence of vast capability and heavy responsibility, we must remember that the ethical North Star for prediction is simple, yet profound. Technology exists to empower individuals, not to subvert their autonomy. In traversing this complex landscape, only mindful stewardship will ensure that AI's predictive promise remains a source of liberation rather than a vector for manipulation.